Should you be buying houses in 2023? Well, I'm going to reveal in this video exactly what you should be doing. My name's Kevin McDonnell. I've been a property investor now for 20 years. I've built up a multi-million-pound property portfolio using creative property investment techniques. Right now, I'm outside my latest property investment purchase. I've been getting a lot of questions from people asking, should now be a time they buy property? Should now be the time that they stop? Or should they put off ever getting started? A lot of news in the media about now being the worst possible time to buy property. Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal why now is the best time to buy property since the last financial crash of 2008. But before I take you inside and break down everything about why now is such a great time for property, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So if you've ever watched any of my YouTube videos, you'll know I love a stinky house. Here's another one. This is the perfect buy-to-let investment. The brown, often I call it brown swirly carpets. You could also call it squared carpets. Basically, it's never seen a refurb in years. Old wallpaper, stuff growing out of the walls. Everything needs to go, everything. The floors, the carpets, the kitchens, the windows. Really old aluminium windows. Tiles from the 1930s, lights from another planet. The walls covered in damp, the back door locked, closed. You can actually see through the back door. You know, most people have a little way of looking out to see if who's coming in, but that's just holes in the back door. I'm struggling to breathe right now, but bathroom. You wouldn't want to shower in there. You'd probably get dirtier than cleaner. Not going to touch that. And then up the stairs. I don't know what that is on the floor. What is that? That's not a, no, it's not a mouse. Falling off the hinges. You can tell where the bed was. And this person has clearly not cleaned this. They've walked around their bed and never cleaned. It looks like they've shit on the floor. Damp coming through or something here, which is really interesting because there's another floor above this. So I don't know what's causing that. Into the next bedroom. They've took some of the carpets for us. The boiler in the bedroom, we'll probably take that and drop it down into the kitchen. You have to go through bedroom number 2 to get to bedroom number 3. What we will likely do here is put a corridor through, make that bedroom a little bit smaller, and have access to the 3rd bedroom without having to go through bedroom number 2. And then up into the attic. Typical terraced house, 3 bedrooms. Got to go through one of the rooms to get to the 3rd one. Immediate ability to add value is, number 1 is you can put a corridor to create 3 separate bedrooms. You don't have to go through one to get into the other. The other obvious add value is a complete refurbishment. So we'll just rip everything out, refurbish the house, put it back together again. Now this address is number 53. On this street, we've also recently just bought number 63. We also own number 39 and number 43. And number 10. So this is the 5th property, well 5 on the same street, 4 in this just one line of terraced houses. We know the numbers. The ones down the street have revalued between 115 and 125 grand. This property we've purchased for 72 grand. Done up, we'll spend maybe 20 grand doing it up. So we'll be all in for around 100k. It'll be worth about 125. You're making money. The thing about the market right now, there's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of people saying you shouldn't be doing property in 2023. The media, who've never bought a house, are scaremongering. The people who are telling you you shouldn't do property are people in the media selling bad news stories. Those that are active in property, those professional property investors, we understand that you make more money in a down market. Just really quickly, if you want to know how you can find deals like this in 2023, make money from property in 2023, there's a free report in the description and in the pinned comments that you can download now and learn how you can get started too. If you went to buy this very house in 2020, there would have been a queue of 10 or 15 armchair amateur investors chasing the deal, trying to spend their bounce back loan money, or the newspapers telling them that there's a big boom in property, so they're going out there to buy property. and they're chasing deals and paying over asking price because there was no stamp duty. They were chasing deals thinking it's a great time to buy because there's no stamp duty. The craziness was people were paying 20 grand more for a house to save 5 grand in stamp duty. In 2023, there's tumbleweed on estate agents' row. Nobody is buying now. When I say nobody, I mean none of the amateurs, none of the speculators, none of the gamblers. Those that are hoping that they buy a house and they cross their fingers and it might go up in value, none of them are buying property right now. Professional property investors, we understand that you have got no control over capital growth. You make your money when you buy. You buy value. This property, 2 big wins. Number 1, because nobody else is bidding on it. We're not in a bidding war. So the owner, psychologically, is open to lower prices. They're willing to take less because we're in a crash. The media told them we're in a crash. They've got to do a deal quickly before the market crashes too much. Many sellers of properties right now are struggling financially. Many of them are coming to the end of their fixed rate mortgages and they're going to have to be paying more money. Not only do they want to sell, they need to sell quickly, and they'll take less money for a quick sale. So you get a cheaper house and you still add the value. So the fundamentals of buying a shitty rundown property, the worst house on the average street, and this is literally the worst house on this average street. You make your money when you buy, you add value to the property, but the key fundamental of 2023 is your buy price is less than it would have been in 2022. And long term, house prices will recover and go higher than they are today. Biggest crash in history, 2008. House prices are higher today than they were then. When you look back in 2030, 2035, you will see house prices higher than in 2022. We are in a window of opportunity for the next 12 to 18 months to pick up absolute bargains while the market is depressed, when there is less buyers out there. While everyone else is panicking, the person who does the simple things well, they win. Are you going to win or are you going to wait in 2023? For those people that say, I'm not buying a house in 2023, my question to you would be, why not? If you were willing to buy a house in 2022, when they were higher, when you would have paid more, why are you fearful of buying one in 2023 when they're going to be less? Oh, Kev, it's because interest rates are higher. It's all relative. If you're paying less, interest rates are higher. The rents are higher because of supply and demand. It is all completely relative. It's not about the cost of the interest rate. It is about the profit potential of the deal. Deals like this, we aim to make about £300 a month as a single buy-to-let property. Whether that was 2021, 2022 or 2023, we're still looking for 300 quid a month. Here's the difference. We could have paid a bit more with a lower interest rate a year ago. Now we've got to buy it for less. We get a higher rental. The interest rate takes account of itself. We're still making 300 quid a month because we're paying less, which means we've got a smaller mortgage. Yet I still, even after that, still have people saying, but I'm waiting for the right time. There's no such thing as the right time, or I'm waiting for the right property. I'm looking to buy the best one. We've bought 2 houses on this street right now, the number 63 and number 53. We're going to be refurbishing both of them over the next few months. 2 houses, only one of those 2 could be the best one. The other one cannot be as good as the first one. One has to be better than the other. One has to be worse than the other. If you do 20 deals in your lifetime, only one of them can be the best. It's not about waiting for the right time or waiting for the best deal. It's about doing deals that work in any market. You will look back in 3, 4, 5, 7 years' time and realize the cheapest, best, most creative deals that you did was in 2023. How do I know that? I'm in a property circle. I've got mentors, people who've been investing in property for years. I've been investing in property for 20 years. The best deals I ever did, the cheapest deals I ever did, were in the back of the last financial crisis. The same for my mentors, the same for the biggest property investors in this country. For the last few years, I've been waiting for 2023 opportunity. I've been waiting for a recession, because in a recession, that's when more millionaires are created. In a rising market, anybody can make money. In a down market, only the educated professionals win. For anyone who's listening to this and thinking, oh, but I'd love to get started in property, it's okay for you. I don't have any money to get started in property. You do not need money to get started in property. There is more money in the world today than there's ever been. You can use joint ventures, private investors. You can use creative property investment techniques to do property investment deals. I raised over £2.5 million last year. Over the last few years, I've raised millions of pounds to build a property investment portfolio. You can use other people's money. Now is the best time ever to borrow other people's money. Now is the best time ever to raise money. Why? Bank interest rates are higher, but savings interest rates are low. So if you go to a bank to get a mortgage, you're going to pay 5.5%, 6% maybe. But if you go and put your money in savings in a bank, they're still paying you less than 1%. So they're not giving you the same return on your savings as they're charging people. That's how banks make money. They're making money from your money. There is people with a lot of money right now. Inflation is at 10+%. If somebody has £1 million sitting in a bank with 10% inflation, they will lose 100 grand in the next 12 months. They need their money to be in assets. They need their money moving. But the problem is they don't have the time to do it. They need you. Your knowledge, your time, their money. There's never been a better opportunity, because those with the money need to get it out of the banking system. Those without the money, they can use their time. You become investable. But you could also use creative techniques, property investment deals like these. There's owners of property right now who need to sell quickly. They've got mortgages, they've got payments they can't afford, they've got bills they need to pay. They don't necessarily need to sell the house. What they need is to get rid of the monthly payments. There will never be a better time in history to do lease option agreements, exchange with delayed completions, assisted sales, vendor finance. Creative property investment techniques are going to be absolutely fundamental to building your property portfolio in 2023. Never been a better time. If you tried to do a creative deal in 2022 where you're looking at lease options, or 2021 when you're looking at lease options or any of these techniques, yes, you could do them. However, a lot of the sellers would say, well, why would I wait when I've got a queue of people willing to give me my asking price? In 2023, that queue of people have disappeared. Their choice now is do the creative deal with you or keep their problem. So 2023, I'm really excited by the opportunities that are coming over the next few months. You should be excited. Don't be scared. This is going to be the best time in history. A wormhole opportunity to pick up bargain properties, to do creative property investment techniques, to be able to look to start or scale your property business, and to put your family, generations of your family, ahead of where they could have possibly been. Remember, more millionaires and more billionaires are created in a crisis than at any other time. Right now we are in a crisis, and you are in control of your own financial future. You can choose growth or you can choose recession. I choose growth. What's your choice? If you want to start or scale your property business in 2023, there is a completely free report in the pinned comments and in the description. Go now and download it. It'll give you the information that you need to get started on your property business, how you can do deals like this and build your property business through these uncertain times. Grab that free report. It is completely free in the pinned comments and in the description. Go download it now. I promise you, it will be the best decision you have made this year. Put you and your financial future first. If you want to watch another video on all things property investing, you can watch it here now. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. I've been Kevin McDonnell. You've been amazing. See you next time.